Welcome to the thrilling world of the flying runner, brought to you by the Marathon Mates.
Hey there, it's Tony here from The Flying Runner, and welcome to Out and Back. Out and Back, the turnaround point for your weekly running journey. In less than a week, I'll be on the Gold Coast running the marathon. And regular followers to the podcast or regular listeners to the podcast would know that I'm setting out to do my best ever time on the Gold Coast. And I've been training with that goal in mind, that goal of doing my best ever time. And I just wanted to share 3 steps along that goal setting journey and what that may look like to help you when it comes to setting some goals or developing training plans to achieve a goal. First step for me was to find out where I was. So in every goal setting process, you've got to start where you are. And I did that by doing what I call a foundation run over 10 kilometers. It's a base run, and it works out where you are from a fitness, speed, and endurance perspective. And from there, you build your plan. So whatever that looks like for you, you need to understand exactly where you are in the process or where you are from a fitness, endurance, and speed perspective. And you just need to use that as your base. And any improvement that you have on that is something that you can celebrate along the way. Now, in my day-to-day job, I coach leaders and I use a variety of different goal setting techniques dependent on what it is that they are looking to achieve. But the predominant one that we use is the one called the SMART goal framework. And what the SMART goal framework fundamentally means is that the goal needs to be specific. So that's the S in the SMART goal. It needs to be measurable so we can ensure that our goals are measurable. They need to be achievable. So they need to be challenging, yet within the realms of possibility. They need to be relevant. So the goals should be relevant to your overall running and fitness. And we need to have a time bound. So we need to have a time bound, a deadline on when this will be achieved. And of course, the deadline is next Sunday. So let me just work through that again. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. All very, very important for you when you are looking to set goals, whether it's in a training plan or whether it's on race day itself. And the final step that I just want to share is that the need to be flexible and adjust as you need. And this is really, really critical for just about everyone. You've got to fall in love with the goal and you've got to fall in love with the outcome, but you can't fall in love with the process. And what I mean by that is the process may change. Keep your eye on the goal, absolutely. But along the way, there may be days when you're feeling not the best, that you're crook, your legs are heavy, and your plan itself may not be the best thing for you to be doing on that particular day. So you need to be prepared to adjust your plan to achieve your goal. And this is one of the key aspects that you'll find in most training plans. They can't be rigid and flexible. If you're down to do a 35K run and your body is telling you, no, 10's going to do it for today, you need to listen to your body. You don't want to overtrain. So you need to have the ability to be flexible and agile to listen to your body. But along the journey, the other thing that allows us, when we do have a plan to achieve a goal, is that we can celebrate those small wins. Remember, I was talking about the base run. Any improvement that you're seeing on your base run, because during a good training plan, you should be going back and doing a base run or a foundation run just to understand where you are in the scheme of things. So you can celebrate those small wins along the way. So along my journey this time, I've picked up a number of PBs just because the training that I'm doing for this particular race is a lot different and a lot heavier impact than what I've been doing in the majority of my marathon training up to date. So I've had the opportunity to celebrate quite a number of wins along the journey. And so should you whenever you're seeing that progression from what it is that you started. So I believe my goals on Sunday are realistic and well defined. And they've kept me motivated during this training block. Along the way, I've tracked my own progression with a spreadsheet, and I'm now turning my attention to cementing what the milestones during the race are going to look like and what I'm going to be aiming for. And all of this is designed to help me achieve the PB that I'm setting out to do. Now, I'm nervous, of course, of what lies ahead, but I'm also excited because this is a real opportunity for me to prove to myself that what the potential that I've what I potentially have in terms of marathon speed and marathon pace. Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you like our podcast, please like and subscribe wherever you are listening. Leave a review. It really does help others find us. It helps the algorithm. It helps everything. It helps us get found. So if you did find this beneficial, please do any of those things, and that will help others find this podcast. Watch out for our next full episode coming out this Friday, of course. And no doubt that will always be one that you cannot afford to miss. Until then, I hope to see you out there. Happy running.